these nuts. Let's get nuts.
Waha! There we go, with music very loud in my ears. Whoopsie! My bad. Anyway, hi, hello! Hey, Nomi's here, and Lady Z, and Jamie's here, and Authenticata, and of course, Houston, the Polar Bears, and Shay, and Crazy Fish Lady, and Annie, and oh my. And Kara's here, and the bus, of course. And there you go. Waha! Happy Sunday to you. How's it hanging? What's going on? I don't know about how's it hanging, but you know what I mean. What's shaking? What's happening? What's the lowdown? What's going on? How was your weekend? I hope it was good. Mine was all right. Minus a very epic meltdown from my child yesterday, but it was very well warranted. But aside from, little things like that, not a bad weekend. I cannot complain. I've been doing a lot of mastering. Zombette, how are ya? Hello, hello. I've been doing a lot of mastering this weekend. Of course, we had that poll that was going on. 2 new housemates moving in. It's a boarding house. I've never met or talked to these people. Oh, wow. You've been drumming. I didn't know you were a drummer. Look at that. You learn something new every day. 2 new housemates moving in today in a boarding house. Interesting. Pain meds in 30 minutes. Decision paralysis over food. Full chart says meal should be hot. Brain goes. What is? Like, does toast fall under that? Yeah, toast. My son saw his sister and stepbrother. Hey, nice. How was that for him? I bet that was a fun little reunion. Speaking of which, my sister has been here this weekend, and I have not spoken to her since New Year's. She and I have kind of been on the outs a little bit, but it was nice to, you know, be able to sit and have a civilized chat. Love it. Like to see more of them. Nice. Had sandwiches for lunch, so toast doesn't count. Soup? Drumming off and on for 9 years, roundabouts. I know Neil Peart. I see that name and I can't help but think Family Guy. Chester Cheetah. Oh man, there is no drummer fucking better than Neil Peart! She was all over him. She got the picture and ran after him with it. Cool. Very cool. Well, thank you for that, Stream Loot Spot. I appreciate that. Hey, don't forget, that's a fantastic way to support and to make me do goofy shit is with Stream Loots. There you go. I think I got one packet of ramen left. That'd count, wouldn't it? I don't know if that helps any. I hope it helps. Ramen's hot food. It's very interesting that you have like a little chart set up, like, or, you know, a little plan or whatever like that. That's very intriguing. I suppose if I was living on my own, I might have something similar set up, because otherwise I'd never remember to feed myself. I get to play 2 hockey games tonight, one for my team, then sub in our team playing the game after my team's. Interesting. They do things nice. Had meds, laid them out for the week, and remembered to cut my nails after I use them to puncture the blister pack. Hey, very nice. Very nice. I'm getting to a point where I could probably do the clipping. For me, that's one of the ones that I have a real problem with, is cutting my nails, because the sensation of it. I don't like the sensation, and that always puts me off of it. Yeah, today I was like super productive, aside from the fact that I got woken up at 5:30 from the dogs barking at a cat. That was not fun, because they were causing fucking chaos all over the goddamn place. And yeah, that was not fun. So between 5:30 and 6:15, it was a lot of barking and shit, and there were dogs that were threatened to be murdered and given up for adoption and various things like that. But yeah, I got up at 11, had myself a coffee. Jasa got up right after that, and she had breakfast. I finally ate something a little while ago, but we both took our meds. And let me see, I did a little bit of cleanup, and I did a little bit of work on OBS here. And like, I had everything set and ready to go by like, I don't know, 2:15 kind of thing. So and I just kind of sat there. I was amazed. I'm like, wow, I've got everything ready to go here. I'm astounded. Had 2 coffees before that. Made my big one for the stream here. I unfortunately have to. Yeah, as a guitarist, yeah, I could see that. It's part of trying to eat more regularly and more varied. I actually do have to cook one meal to get vegetable and protein. Fair enough. Jasa has been very, I call it adventurous for her anyway, food-wise. She finally had herself like cheeseburgers, because she was, it might have been because of me being lactose sensitive, so I avoid the cheese like the plague. And she always did too, until recently, when actually McDonald's fucked up one of her hamburgers and she decided, screw it, I'll eat it anyway. And she did, and she liked it, so now she's like eating cheeseburgers. You know, we ordered pizza last night because my sister is in town. And, you know, my sister likes to dip her pizza in ranch. I'm not a big fan of that. But Jasa likes ranch, so I'm like, why don't I give you a little dab here, and why don't you dip your crust into it, see if you like that. And she liked it, so I'm like, wow, honey, you're getting more and more adventurous. I'm very proud of you. I like the sensation of clipping them, but I hate the sensation of them being five. That's fair. I've been busy today too. Did a lot of cleaning ahead of the new move-ins. That's fair. You started cleaning before that, and they got lazy about that. Well, that sucks. I'm still a bit of a nail biter. I never could. I could never bite my nails. Sister and Chase have great taste. I mean, you know, if that works for them, then fantastic. But It does not work for me. But yeah, I was never a nail biter. I never ever could. And I'm not sure why that is. I think it's probably the same sensation to me. You could always do potatoes, butter, and cheese. Potatoes and butter, you got me at. Add salt and pepper. I'm fine with that. I'd microwave yourself make yourself a baked potato that way. And thanks, Dan, for that. Reminder to you, we're still doing the rave goal here. If you guys want to have another voice chat rave, then we got to get to halfway here, and the top donator is going to get a $50 gift. We'll say the discount code for $50 American towards my towards the merch, and getting sexy shit like this shirt right here, or Wake the Demon, or this cup right here, or a bunch of other shit that I've got back there. Deep fry them even better. Like add MSG and you're good. You're talking potatoes? The goal is the least amount of work possible. That's fair. That's totally fair. Hey! Holy fucking Christ, Jamie! Wow, Jamie, what the hell? Good God. Well, apparently it's subtime. A level 6 hype train out of that. What in the fuck? God, feeling a little generous today there, Jamie, are we? Must use a culinary cheat code. Use it like salt. I mean, that's fair. Oh my God. Hype train abound. What, your fingers slipped? Good grief, Jamie. What the hell? Oops, fingers slipped. Bloody crazy.
I saw a squirrel. He was doing like this.
And Bebop, thanks for subscribing on YouTube. You turned Irish for a second there. I did? Okay. I'll take your word for it. I do have a very strong Irish background, so not so much strong Irish accent, but I got the strong background. Change your hype trainer? Did they? I didn't know that. I'll have to look into that. Making progress on getting a job. Hopefully this one pans out, as it will mean the least change. Well, that's good. You said okay. Okay there, Jamie. All right. Canadian and a little Irish moment there. I'll take your word for it. You know what? I'll set a marker and I'll backtrack and have to check that. See if I have an Irish accent come popping out. Why a little bit wee Irish? Fiddly potato. Yeah, it's because we were talking about potatoes. That's why. You get me talking about potatoes. We get a little bit fiddly potato Irish. Yes. Next take. Yeah, I've been listening to Fee. Well, I always listen to Fee. When Fee tells me to go to bed, I listen. But yeah. Next thing you know, I'm gonna have to get me a little pint of whiskey. What the fuck, man? I am so not Irish. I'm asking as I don't recall her sending a gift sub setting. No, it totally sets it off. It absolutely does. It doesn't matter what kind of sub it is. Boil them, smash them, stick them in the stew. That's right. Oh boy. Well, if you guys want to get on board that hype train, good God. Now's a great time to do it. Thanks, Jamie, for getting that one kicked off. Good grief. Trying to make my head explode right out of the gate. What the hell? Yeah, gift sub, normal subs, and cheers over 100 biddies. That's right. They all count. Hey, let's get all aboard the hype train. God damn it, Council. Look at what you made me do. You got me started on this shit now. Good grief. Stop going Irish. You are not Irish. You are, but you're not. You know what you're saying. Stop talking to yourself in front of everybody. Anyway. You're welcome to be sure. Hey, biddies! Just good fucking grief. If I'm doing that all day, I'm gonna be doing it all day, I guess. Oh, well. So, yeah, we were talking about your guys' weekend. And apparently a dog. Hello, Bean. Moving the office around now. Talking a bit. Hopefully, see how long this takes. Well, good luck to you. For those wondering, Schust is spinning his office all the way around. So, yeah. It's going to take a little bit of work there. Because him and the wife have to move his desk. Like, turn it around and go across the room with it. I would change my office around, but there's really no way to do it because my office is actually rather tiny and I don't have a whole lot of room to fuck around with. So, there is that. Sweetheart's cat is here. Hello. Good day, good day, good day. Oh, yeah, by the way, I wanted to add, I want to make sure this button works. Where did it go? I added a new button. All three monitors. And hype train successful. Good God. Thank you guys so much for that, Jamie. But yeah, I added a new button here. There we go. Big shout out to our artistic friends, Tiamara, Lady Z Mom, and Story Mage, who asked to be added to the list there. So shout outs to you guys. You're all wonderful. I know Tiamara is not doing commissions at this time, but if you guys want to check with Lady Z Mom or Story Mage, I'm sure if you need some artistic goodies, they have commissions going. Zeo, we're going to go with that. And you're welcome for the gift sub. Look at you. Welcome aboard. You get all the dancing little gifts and all that shit. As we jam out over here to the tunage. Ah, yes. Anyway, we were discussing your guys' weekend and how things have been going and what you have been up to for the weekend. As I said, my sister has been here. My wife is doing a market this weekend, so my sister is here to help her do that. So yeah, she has been kind of out of the house all weekend. And it's pretty much just been me and the kiddo for the most part. And yeah, it's been decent. I've been working on a lot of tunage. 2 packs of ramen, including chicken, hot sauce, and cheese. Hey, look at that. Well, perfect. You can have one now and one later. Maybe, unless you're feeling especially hungry and want to hammer both of them back. Because, you know, up here, the we usually get the Mr. Noodles packs, so they're not real big. Is Mara? Ah, yes, that's right, because Mara is a wonderful friend of ours. Yeah, Mara is fantastic. As I said, a great artist, a great friend, a fellow neurodivergent, somebody who is all about, you know, taking care of yourself. Rule 0, of course. And painting canvases and cleaning. Nice. Convinced there's a lot of us ADHD people on Twitch, like I swear. Well, not most of the streamers are. It's awesome. Well, yeah, you seem to be caught in the niche, and that's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. Started using an app this weekend, found it helpful. It's called Finch. Okay, what does Finch do? You got me intrigued there. I have been using one that, it's funny, it coincided very well with, and maybe that's how the topic came up, was, I'm going to check so you look at it off in my own stream. Awesome. Useful indeed. Make sure I care for myself too. One that I do, and I know that Mara kind of does it, but one that I do is every hour, you know how Twitch likes to force feed the ads kind of thing, right? So I actually have mine set to do 1 minute per hour, because I don't give a shit about you can get 55%. I don't give a fuck. They don't pay that much. It doesn't matter to me. So I have it set for 1 minute every hour. But in order to cover that up, we do a self-care break. And that's where I remind everybody, you know, go get some water, stand up, have a stretch, go to the bathroom, get a snack, stuff like that if you need to, right? So I try and do that every hour. And we do our little self-care break. And I think it's, yeah, no, they truly are. They truly are. I tried doing their 55% thing for a while. But that was back when it was 3 minutes per hour. Now I see they changed it. It's like every 20 minutes is like 2 minutes or some shit. I don't know. But I mean, even at the peak that I had during that, it was, I think they paid out like $4 in a month. I'm like, you gotta be joking me. Piss off. I don't care about that. Apparently, allegedly they did. The last time I took a look at it, that's what it seemed. If you want to get the 55%, I think it's every 20 minutes you have to. I think it's still 3 minutes per hour, but they divvy it up to like every 20 minutes or something like that. I don't know. You'll have to take a look in your back page there to confirm, but I mean, you're right. The ads aren't worth anything, right? So that's why I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that. I mean, 30 seconds an hour, I find not worth it. No, it's totally not. I don't think so either. It gamifies task organization, completion, self-care. That is awesome. Hatch a little animated bird, and all the tasks you complete help it grow. Nice. Hi, Chris. You get gems to spend in game, and you can dress a little cute. Decorate this little house, chat with it. Nice. The one that it's called Finch. The one that I got into, and after my last therapy session, because I have a real problem with alexithymia, right? So like the only emotion that I can really identify easily is anger, because I know that one very well. Aside that, I have a hard time identifying a lot of emotions, right? So one of the things my therapist has me working on is just trying to keep an eye on, trying to identify what I'm feeling, kind of thing. And the bus actually recommended to me an app called How We Feel. And I've been using that one a lot lately to help try and narrow down, right? Because it's great, because it's got... yeah, it's funny you say that, because that's the one that I got. It's helping me diversify a little bit, because I mean, obviously I know the emotional range. I can't identify it in myself. I told him about it. Yeah. Well, there you go. Now I'm using it too. So yeah, I think that was, and I do have the condition of Alex. It's true. I think I'm Alex Trebek when I'm not Sean Connery. Anyway. But yeah, that's the one that I've been using as well. So, yeah, but it's funny because all of mine seem to be like right near the center. Get fucked, Trebek. And that's a horse having sex with me. If you don't know the joke, go watch SNL Jeopardy. SNL Celebrity Jeopardy. Yeah, your mother's a whore. Might not want to wash my face or take my meds, but damn if I don't want my little verb to be sad. Okay, that's kind of adorable. That's totally adorable. There was one that they sponsored me for a little bit, called Joon, Joon. But it's more of a kids app, and it's kind of like, it's kind of like a fantasy, almost Pokemon-ish little RPG type. Indie Kitty, hello. Your sub didn't come through yet, but I'm sure it will. It's nice to help you identify high versus low energy, positive, negative. Yeah, it is really handy. It is super handy. I'm kind of digging it. I don't get into it a whole lot yet. Like, it has the reminders for me twice a day, but I'm so shit with the reminders on my phone lately, and I'm not really sure why that is, right? Like, I'm just kind of like, yeah, okay, I'll get to it later. And it could be that I'm all rabbit-holed in other stuff. But, I mean, if I was smart, I would stop and actually do the thing for a minute, but nobody ever accused me of that, so... share art, everything. Fair enough. Is there an app for depression too? It didn't work for me. Yeah, I don't think it was adult oriented at all, right? It's very kid centric, and also they charge you a sub, right? So like everything nowadays, you have to subscribe to it, right? And it's, I don't know, it's kind of pricey, in my opinion. I'm not a big fan of a lot of these things. Sub reward system for adults would be great. Yeah, it only worked a little bit. Same with JSA, right? It worked for a little bit, and then of course, ADHD style, she lost interest and moved on to the next thing, right? Why can't some mental health apps be free? Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be really nice. Except, you know, late stage capitalism, got to make a buck off of everything. What's dying of old age for 200? Too soon, man. Too soon. Toads? What's up, Toads? How you doing, man? And a merry Sunday to you. Hope you had a good weekend, man. It was pretty good here. Surprised they don't charge you to unsubscribe from email lists these days. Right? My mom broke her ankle. I check in with her every day, but she's not in my space too much. I feel bad about not feeling worse than I do. Don't be too hard on yourself about that, because we tickle the demon. There are a lot of cases where I feel the same, right? There are scenarios where somebody will tell me about an acquaintance or a friend of ours that, you know, they're going through a bit of a hardship, and I cannot muster feelings about it, right? Which again, part of the alexithymia. I can't identify feelings. I have a shit time expressing them. There's a lot of them I've learned that I don't understand. Iblis, Arabic word for demon. Ah, neat. Trying to finish up my day at work. Well then. Hopefully I can help you. What are you doing, child? Well, you still have some pizza. Yeah, you got a couple of pieces of pizza you can have later. Okay? Or we'll save it for dinner. Anyway. Settle on microwave. Yep, my child was making popcorn. That's one of her go-to snacks as well. She'll make a bag of popcorn like all the damn time. So yeah. That's what set me off. That was quiet popcorn. Well, I mean, the microwave's across, you know, the other side of the wall, too, so there's that. Jay says, Batman confirmed. Pizza for dinner. Eh. If they don't charge you, then... If they don't charge you, they sell your data. Not that they can sell your data while you're paying them. So everything can get kept by a paywall and or selling of data anymore. It's true. No pops word. I didn't hear any pops either, to be fair. But that was the only tip-off that she was even there. I thought that was my microwave. Air popper by kernels tastes much better than the bag stuff. I recall from when I was a lot younger. Did I spook you guys all? I spooked everybody. It's the Phantom Microwave. Hello, I'm in your house, setting off your microwave. Sorry, goofy bastard over here. But yeah, you know, sweethearts, that's how it is nowadays, right? Stop messing with my microwave.
No, I want to play with the microwave.
You know, if you join a community or a page or some, that's a new server remote. Phantom Microwave. DM me that and remind me. I'll design one up. But yeah, you know, the company's selling your shit nonstop, all the times. What about just when it comes to popcorn? His PDA will fuck you. There's that too. With motion like this, I could make it. Or even just a microwave with a turning bag of popcorn in it. Could do that too. Actually, that'd be kind of interesting. I mean, it'd be better than how this one turned out, unfortunately. I know how some data in New York minute, one little thing. All it would take, right? Danny Phantom. Both the and the swinging microwave. And the beeps, hello! And nuke the butter. That's right. Get yourself some nice runny butter and just bleh, all over that thing. Love a lurk, have at it. Moon, how are you doing? How was your weekend? Hopefully it goes well for you. Avocado. Yeah, Jamie went a little insane on the gifting subs. Love dill pickle seasoning on my popcorn. I'll do that on occasion. My preference is cinnamon sugar, but I also like the salted caramel. Insanely good. Good. They're great. Make 25%. You just more gift subs. Oh, Jesus Christ. You calm yourself. But can't get past the salt and butter. The cinnamon sugar, I think, is really good, right? And if you're going to make your own, do it in 1 part cinnamon to 4 parts sugar. Or 3 parts sugar, even, if you're a bit worried about that. Jay, for you, I don't know if I would recommend it. Like lemon pepper seasoning on popcorn? I don't know if I could do that. Don't get me wrong, I love lemon pepper. You know, that goes fantastic on chicken, but I don't know about on popcorn. Do a Jade YOLO. I want to try that. Kettle corn, sweet and salty. Yep. I do love me some kettle corn. See at my funeral. Yeah, we'll all be there. Texas Roadhouse bun style cinnamon butter. Salted caramel's the best. I do love it. Actually, girlfriend mentioned too. She finally tried it, loved it. First time I experienced it. I mean, would I try it? I'd probably try it. Somebody has to bring me a gas can. Dan, you're in charge of the jerry can. What a thing to be responsible for at somebody's funeral. You know how they have pallbearers and stuff like that? No. Now we just have somebody in charge of the jerry cans. I can find the dumpster. If you make me pick, I'm picking one behind the keg. I guess. Playing Welcome to Jungle while I do it. I mean, that seems fitting. It seems appropriate. I'd be okay with that. I think that'd be great. One of Viking funerals, might actually be in charge of the jerry can. There you go. Kettle corn is nice. Salt and pepper at home is amazing. Salt and pepper is good. You mean the Chris can? Maybe? I'm confused, but okay. I'll just... And you know what? A Viking funeral would not be a terrible idea, because I could chalk that up to either a Jedi funeral or a Mandalorian funeral, honestly. Ooh. No, I can't do that. I gotta pass it down. Chris can the Jerry can. Okay. How'd they do the walk of shame? Oh, I see. Yeah, thanks, Zombet. That's literally the line that ran through my head. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. I don't know what the fuck is happening, but that's okay. Nothing abnormal here. Poor Chris. Sounded funnier in my head. It's all good. I'm torn between having a Viking funeral and just get my body composted. Possible in my state. Interesting. You're making fun of me again. Yeah, you should know that's no shock. Yeah, actually, I think that'd be cheaper. I don't know if I need a headstone or not. Chris is an easy target. Sometimes. I have my body composted for a cannabis farm. My body would be wrapped in gauze and sent 6 feet under. There you go. Thought the E mentioned shoulder. I will become weed. You know, there are some people that have themselves cremated and turned into trees, and turned into tattoos, and turned into jewelry. No. Avocado is going to be turned into weed. Going from one green to another. Look at you. You're thinking. From weed I came, into weed I shall return. There you go. The Hannibal strain. You want a greener burial like that? Cremation is probably the only option. I want to be a tree. We've got up on the north end of town, actually up by, or not the north end, out on the highway, out by where Shoes lives. There's actually a whole little, a whole field out there where that's where they plant, right? If somebody's cremated and wants to be turned into a tree, that they're turning it into a park space out there, and they actually have a decent number of trees out there. I want to be a bear. If you want some real entertainment, look up Bear Force 1. I'm just saying, you won't regret it. Or you might. I didn't. I thought it was great. Anyway. Bear what? Bear Force 1. I'll give you a hint. Obviously, those of us who know what a bear is, it's think of it like the Village People, but updated and all bears. I'm familiar with the definition. Oh yeah, many are. Just plant me face first in the dirt. That way people have a place to park their bike. Yep, there you go. Organ donation first if it's possible. Second donation for science. I agree. Gemini, hello. Sounds amazing, thanks. It was funny. Of course, when I was working out at... It's funny how all my stories seem to go back to the rail yard. But there were a couple of groundmen that, you know, they were, you know, the manly men kind of things. And they brought it up on YouTube. And they thought it was funny to laugh at. And I thought it was entertaining as all shit. So, whatever. I just want to come back as something that'll annoy the piss out of my enemies. And possible to get rid of. So, Chris wants to come back as herpes. Alright. Back in the old days. Harold takes over again. Yep. They only take straight-sized typical bodies. Hi, Bean. You need to be a macho bear. Maybe. Brent, find your heart up for donation for determined later. Brainless, heartless, and spineless after. Oh, fuck, I like that one. That's good. I want to know what I stumbled into. Okay, well, I'm not sure if you've been around long enough to know that off topic is the topic around here. So what happened is we started with how was your weekend going, and then kind of bounced onto... somehow we seem to be on how people want to be, like, what they want to have happen to them after, you know, after their life here is done. And with combinations of Bear Force 1. Yeah, welcome to the server. It took a left at the traffic lights. That tracks. That totally tracks. Right, Chris wants to come back as Glitter. A lot of people want Viking funerals. I'd be cool with that. Before that, I was just thinking cremation, but Viking funeral sounds really cool. I could chalk it up to a Jedi funeral or a Mandalorian funeral. But I don't want to be... I wouldn't want to be set on fire in my armor. I would want to pass my armor down. I want to be donated first. Yeah, a donation of the organs first, right? I'm big on that too. If anybody can use any of my stuff, if it's any good for anyone, I don't know if it will be, but the option is there. Dumpster and gasoline, the discount Viking funeral. I think we call that the hobo funeral, isn't it? I could do the Viking funeral. Well, I mean, considering that the majority of my background is Scottish, maybe I could. Even to a bee farm, that'd be legit. Nice. Drop someone in space as long as... in a way that doesn't make the orbital debris problem worse. Well, I mean, if you think about it, at that point, you're essentially going to be dust, right? And even if you do scatter into a ring, like a full ring around the planet, it would be negligible compared to the space dust that's already out there. Motorcade funeral with bicycles. Bicycles? Motorcycles. Well, I can't even misread that. Like, I can't even find a logical reason how I fucked that up. I don't know how. I don't know how. Save the bees, y'all. If they go, we all go. That's true. Same with ants, actually. Did you know that? I never really thought about that one, because ants, for as annoying as they are responsible for a lot of, like, the, leaf breakdown and a lot of the organism, or, like, the plants and shit, all that's out there. They're responsible for a lot of that. I never really thought about it. I don't know if they go, we go, but, it'd be messy as hell. Doctor Who style. Nice. Make my body compost to a flower field, the bees pollinate. As Hannah Honey. Hey. That'd be cool. One thing I really hope is if someone shows up at my funeral dressed as a Grim Reaper and talks and no one just stands in a corner. What I used to say is that I just want two guys in straight black suits, black sunglasses, and with an earpiece. Right? So they look like Secret Service agents and just stand, in opposing corners, stand there quietly, say nothing, and leave. Right? That'd be a fucking story right there. That'd be such a story. Right? People would be like, we went to the funeral and there were like dudes in the... who was this guy? It's in the clever, the dudes, they're recording, yes. Elliot, what are you doing? I think I've seen that one. My family doesn't bring shovels and shotguns, I'm fine. Black umbrella even on a sunny day. Oh, yeah, I got friends that'll do it for free. I know I've got friends that'll do it. Yeah, put it in the fun back in funeral. That's exactly what it is. But I've got friends that'll do that for free. I'd be down for that. Take me to the Grim Reaper, just straight chilling in celebration, still talking to Ellen. Fuck, I'd do that for free. Yeah, I'd do that for somebody else. Well, I mean, it's me and my cane. I'm gonna be walking. I'm gonna do the number 13 and such. No mentions to my actual name. Did you know number 13? Kind of like Agent 47. Except, you're number 13. I'd do it for nothing. Yeah, I'm so glad I know a handful of people that would, because I'd totally ask for that. I would love that. Anybody want to join the cult of 13? No, you need to ask if you actually knew number 13. You know, not, you didn't know Jay. Did you know number 13? They'd be like, what? What the hell? So yeah, there's my request to you. If you guys ever hear about my funeral, please, if you can, show up in a black suit, black sunglasses, bonus points if you can get an earpiece, and just stand in a corner and say nothing. I would love that. I paid someone to show up mine, so talking about how they're doing master and an apprentice. Love it. Love it. Jamie, thank you for the donate reminder. Reminder to you guys, if you guys want another VC rave, voice chat rave, which will 3 hours of which be streamed right here on Twitch and YouTube, maybe TikTok if I'm feeling generous. And then we go back to the Discord and party on for another 3 or 4 hours. But the donations we're taking are for Ronald McDonald House and the Fostering Hope animal rescue that we have here in town, or just out of town rather, that my wife volunteers at and that we foster for. And that's where Goob is from. He's our current foster, and that's where Sabine came from, because she was born in this house because her mama was a foster of ours. Anyway, top donators are getting $50 gift certificates, coupon discount codes, whatever. $50 American worth of merch at my shop. If it's a tie, I'm going to divide it up between them. And currently, we have a 3-way tie. So if it remains that way, I might just do 20, 20, 20. Yeah, anyway. I want someone to show up. She didn't even like any of you. Why are you here? She thought you were a bitch. Couple of Jays all dressed in cult robes, with number 13 on it. Oh, it's got to have the rainbow pentagram, is what it's got to have, right? It's got to be like a black robe with just that like on the back or something. That'd be a great house code idea, Jay. I want to look into that now, actually. Hang on, I gotta make a note of this. Anyway, a black hooded robe, yep. And the pillow coming too. Don't forget the pillow. Don't ever forget the pillow, because pillows are amazing. Have you and your siblings a conversation at funeral while you're in the casket? Yo, Mom. Mama, goddamn. I may just have to put some new stuff on fourth wall, so maybe another. Well, yeah, it's what I said. That'd be a great merch idea. Or I may have just put some new stuff. Yeah, I got to get some new stuff as well. Actually, there is the Neurodivergent in black. I like that. Back to dinner making. All right, have at it. I've got some more stuff that I'm going to need to add, because I'm going to do a new version of the tour shirt, but I'm going to be doing a dark side version because couple of things that actually I wanted to mention to you guys after we had our ridiculous segue there, which I love so much, is that if I didn't say it last time, I now have the artist profile on TikTok. Yay! So actually let me promote my music. Yay! Instead of just like trying to copyright claim it or some shit. Anyway, so that's exciting for me anyway. Also, the poll that I had put up, it's true, I do. The poll that I had put up on Patreon and YouTube and Fourth Wall, it was publicly available to everybody, but I let the members know. Thank you, Avocado. I asked, should I, for the Revenge album, should I finish all the tracks and release it all at once? Or should I split it into 2 albums, because I have like 8 or 9 that are just about ready to go, and then I have a bunch of others that are still works in progress. But I also have been bouncing in and around between other projects. So I checked. Not sure where the underground part came from. So I checked on the polls before the stream, and the average between them, 51.5% say release it all at once, 48.5% say split it. Now that's very close and very even, so of course I had to have a discussion with the business manager who made the executive decision. I don't get it, but okay. But I talked to him, and Schust has decided, and this is his reasoning, it lets you finalize tracks and move on to others without the chance of your brain wanting to keep going on the ones you finalized. Because that's never happened before. Yeah, because he knows me very well. So, that means I am going to split. I'm going to release Revenge Part 1 and work on a couple other projects. And then, yeah, I know this song too. And then circle around back to Revenge Part 2. Revenge Part 1 will be released on April 12th. I have decided a release date. April 12th, Revenge Part 1 will be available on all platforms. 3 weeks. It's 3 weeks out. That gives me a chance to do the final mastering on the tracks that I do have. Get them up, get them out, and there we go. April 12th. So I have currently the final masters done for 5 tracks. Light side and dark side. Hey. You know what's funny is Nate and I, because we used to produce together, have made numerous jokes about that kind of thing. About how we should do, light side versus dark side jokes. Right on your coattails. Yay! Well, what's probably going to happen in between Revenge 1 and 2 is probably going to be the next Ross Gates album. So that's probably going to happen. As well as a couple of Miami by Midnight ones. So more of the retro, the synthwave kind of shit. Including Walking Away. But yeah, so April 12th, I have decided. And maybe I'll show you a couple of them after we have ourselves a little self-care break, because the timer is coming up and it says, hey, Twitch is going to run an ad on you whether you want them to or not. So let us do that. Let us take a moment, have ourselves a little self-care break. So if you don't have any water, I want you to go get some water, stand up, have a stretch, get yourself a snack, go to the bathroom if you need, take your meds, do your dishes, or check on them, or your laundry, or whatever the fuck you need to do.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
That's right, Jay, exactly like that. So, we're going to take a moment, have ourselves a little self-care break, do what you need to do to take care of yourself, and we'll be right back after these important songs. What's this? We're talking about drums? Trying to get back into drumming. I was sensor overload. Ah, I see. I see. Let's see what I missed. Someone dropped music command. That one there. Yay. Hit the Kitchaloo. Alright, cool. Alright, so I hope you guys were able to get yourself whatever you needed to get, be it a water or a coffee or hit the bathroom or do what you need. Almost, you were so close. And for those of you that would like, there you go. We're gonna get halfway before I decide on a date for that. But if you guys do want to have a voice chat rave, and maybe I can give you a little. Let's give you a little sample of something here. Exclamation donut, perfect. Let's just give you a little sample here, shall we? A little bit of the mastering that's been done. Yeah, let's do that. We'll just hit a little pause on Spotify there. Why? Because, well, I mean, we don't need it right now, because I'm gonna do this.
There's a blue night sky facing down, filled with stars and lifting us up. A golden sky which makes us connect. The stardust is giving you life, then it's beautiful.
hearing all those echoes. It is trying to get in control. It tried to pull me down, but I stand my ground as I'm rising to the clouds. I keep hearing all those echoes. It is trying to get in control. It tried to pull me down, but I stand my ground as I'm rising to the clouds. I keep hearing all those echoes. Keep hearing all those
Yeah, if you guys do want to have another rave, get that heater going.
So if you're hurting, I will hold you.
Alright, there you go. Just a little taste. That's kind of a little bit how the voice chat raves end up going. A little bit, sort of, in a roundabout kind of way. At least that kind of sounds like that. Get back to the other stuff. Hey. Not no. Hey. Sure, that'll do. Alright, okay, cool. So there, if you guys want to have another voice chat rave, this one right here, gotta get halfway at the very least before I even think about setting a date. Other than that, date is set for the album release. It's April 12th. Yay! I'm so fucking excited about that. And then hopefully I'll have another shirt ready to go for that. Maybe a couple of mugs, because I do love me these mugs. There you go. Found a box of crackers. I didn't know I had cheese and crackers. Hey, there you go. Nice, nice. Get on the fucking thingy there. There we go. Because I know what it takes to help fix the overall. I mean, some days. Why do I not have a cup? Where the fuck did my cup go? That's very strange. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Anyway. Anywho. So on top of, you know, working on music stuff, I guess I'll be working. I'll be working. It's like lurching, but not. Or something. Wow. Jay has his button, I have mine.
I don't speak English. Fuck off.
Anyway. I will be working on a little bit of merch stuff. There we go. Double checking. Hype cup right there. Why is that not, why for you not show up? Let's try that, shall we? Apparently Stream Elements is having a little bit of a slowpoke kind of day. That's the emoji wall. That's a rotator. Is that one? Hey, there we go. Alright, rock on. Anyway. Glad you're working. Sold it for vocal samples. Yeah. No, I pay enough for those. Thanks anyway. That's why I pay Splice like $13 every month. But hey, I do take advantage of it, so I'm not gonna cry too much about it. So there are a couple of sample packs that I'm looking at, potentially getting in the near future, but that's a different conversation altogether. Got some material, hopefully sew it back together. That'd be good, because of course you are. Yes. Hey, good tune. Maybe I should put this as a highlight on my TikTok one. Because why not?
You think your words can define my reality. You lift your
I mean, it would
voice,
be fitting.
your ableist mentality,
Sort of.
kindness, not weakness,
Kind of fitting, in a roundabout kind of way.
Speak again and prepare for fatality. Keep spreading your hate. Keep chasing
So yeah, I got my day planned out.
spreading your shame.
Looks like it's going to be more music shit.
If you want to see
And I guess I'm cool with that.
we make you promise.
Look around and find out. And cookies for everybody who wants them. Make sure you grab yourself a cookie, courtesy of Jamie. Yay! Nom nom nom, all the cookies. Nom nom nom. That's beautiful. Oh. God damn it. Of course you did. Because why wouldn't ya? Not even wearing a meerkat shirt today. Hey! Assume the position though. Do it in tune to the tunage. At least as best I can. You promise. Fuck around and find out. The fuck? Just got to get those dab clips, huh? Fucking Jamie, I tell ya. You silly bugger. At least I didn't slide into Irish there. Which would have been pretty amusing, I guess.
I just wanted to be a real squirrel.
Obama87 wants to know something you have done this week that you are proud of.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty legit question. What have I done this week that I'm proud of? First off, I have a fountain of emojis going off in my face. Kind of a tradition clipping the dabs. That's fair. I would say the fact that I've got 5 out of the 8 or 9 tracks mastered already, and I did that yesterday, and was able to like stay on task long enough to be able to get more than 1 done. Even though after like I got 5 and my ears were kind of going, okay, I hate you, you need to stop. Even after that, yeah, God damn it, Chris. That's all I gotta say about that. Chris decided to fire me down and Spartan kick my ass down a rabbit hole. And yeah, that's gonna end up somewhere. That's all I gotta say about that. That's gonna, yeah, that's all I gotta say is doof, doof, doof. That's gonna be somewhere. When you both should have been in bed. I mean, hey, shout out to Jay. In fairness, I did have a hell of a nap before that, so there was that. You know, take my meds and then went right back to bed and slept for another 4 hours. Yes, but it's like meth and crack. Don't forget Lady Z-Mom. Ha ha ha. Tickle, tickle, tickle. It's like a chicken nugget. Sort of. Hey, and a puppy! It do happen to be one sick puppy. What's going on? Yeah, you could blink all you want. Ever been enticed by the Roman Spartan thing? They never did get me down rabbit holes. Oh, it wasn't about Spartans or Romans. It was, I was looking at something and Chris came up and fucking Sparta kicked my ass down the rabbit hole. I'm a chicken nugget. Sure, why not? Naps, what are those? The things that I very seldom ever have. And Ari made it. Yay! But no, and whenever people are talking about that, hey, what's your Roman Empire? I never really got into the Roman Empire. That wasn't a thing for me. Space, astronomy, shit like that. How the solar system works. Black holes, that kind of stuff. That's my Roman Empire. Guess I missed the boat. Nah, it's alright. I'm just giving Chris shit for, yeah. Chris knows what she did. Fire my ass down a goddamn rabbit hole. Good, I can leave now. Still waiting on that space stream, by the way. You're right. That is a thing, isn't it? That is too. DM me and remind me that so that I can set something up for that, because I keep forgetting about that too. That's at YouTube. Music space videos. Music space videos. Okay. Poor Amber. People would stop sending them down rabbit holes, or there might be time restrictions. Yeah. The streams in space. Though when I was 16, I went to France. I stayed at a pen pal's house, and they had a Roman amphitheater basically in the backyard. It's pretty cool. That does sound interesting. It's got an amphitheater in your backyard, more or less. That'd be sweet. I DJ a gig like that. That'd be wicked. That'd be a ton of fun. It hasn't been corrupted by capitalism yet. We've gone to the squirrels. And hitting pinches. There you go. Gotta wait that long. Eh. Oh, it's pretty fucking silly how many rabbit holes I have on the go, yeah. Sort base is so awesome. Yeah, the one that Chris launched me down the other night was it's one where I'm going to be taking advantage of the reverse base, because I do love me some of the good reverse base, and I haven't done that in a while. So I'm going to be doing that. That's going to be awesome. A pinch harmonic? Yeah, I don't know what's happening. It's true. It's like that little black hole thingy on Bugs Bunny, where they just kind of like slap it onto a wall and then somebody moves it. Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's pretty ridiculous. I just happened to look over and notice are just black holes, which, you know, coincides with my obsession with them. Turn to a bass amp. Oh yeah, I didn't know that. I learned something else today. Cool. Yeah, everything does tend to get a little bit lost. But yeah, I just happened to look over and notice this is why my daughter had the meltdown yesterday and was pissed off at the dog, because it got a hold of her Mimikyu Stuffy, which is her favorite, one of her favorites, and tore the poor thing's face out. And this is why she had a fucking freak out last night. Of course, I was at a VC when it happened. I was already overstimmed to high hell because of the dogs. And then she came in losing her shit. So yeah, she was very unhappy about that. So we have to get her a new one. But yeah, I was very upset at the dogs, to say mildly. I'll take your guys' word for it. Me not being a guitarist. Oh. Yeah, oof. The thing is, she left it on the kitchen table for a minute while she went downstairs to get a board game and bring it back up. And the dog pulled it from the table, right? So, yes, on one hand, it was on her because she left it there. But on the other hand, the dog should not be going on the goddamn table, right? We're still trying to train this out of the fucking dog. You know, she's over 2 years old. She should know better. But she got up there and got it. Oh yeah, she had a wicked one. Wicked. Like, afterwards, I went and played the board game with her to help cheer her up, even though I didn't really want to, but I did. Went and played with her. And then after that, she went and laid down in the bed and passed right out. So, like, it took a lot out of her, as a good meltdown does. Yeah, it wiped her right out, and then she passed out hard. There you go. Cats rule, the dogs rule. Except for the part where the cats piss and shit on everything, even when there are litter boxes right there. They'll shit right beside the litter box as like a form of protest. Oh yeah, cats are assholes. Oh, for sure. Can confirm. I've had a cat like damn near my entire life. I've always had a minimum of one cat around. Which, you know, when Cajun Geek put up his, you know, tell me cats are assholes without telling me cats are assholes. So I said, it's a cat. There you go. Dogs are dumb, cats are assholes, yeah. I've had a few asshole dogs. I mean, I currently do, obviously. Nah, dogs are pure pain in my ass. But I have 4 of them in the house right now, so, and 3 cats, so, I'm just upset that my bitch Puddin can't come up and have her free reign of the house because Sabine is going to try and chase her. And that's another thing that we're trying to train out of her. And it's going very unsuccessfully. Yeah, well, the same way that last stream we were talking about Chihuahuas being the assholes, right? The smaller the dog, the bigger an asshole it seems to be. Because it has that little dog syndrome, right? Sabine's kind of small compared to Django and Dotsy. She's half their size, right? She's only like 30 pounds. The other two are like 70 pounds, something like that. 80. Yeah, I think Dotsy's like 75 or 80 pounds. But in my experience, it's always been the small ones, right? I've been around Chihuahuas a lot in my life, and fucking Chihuahuas can be the absolute worst. As was discussed, typically the deer-head one, but Chihuahua, yeah, Chihui. They each have good points and bad points. It's true, they do. Absolutely, I will agree with you. But I mean, even after this happened, and after the dog got a hold of that and did what I just showed you, ripped the poor thing's face out, after she had her freak out, she's like, this is why I'm a cat person. Like, oh, okay, I'll give you that. Small ones are always crazy. Yeah. Take the risk for my kitty friends. We'll say for my life for being a guy who likes cats more than dogs. People ask me if I'm a cat or dog person. I just say I'm both. My preference is cats, but I mean, like, you know, I've got Sabine the giant tit over here, so I can't really say much. Yeah, I am both. But I think my preference kind of has lied with cats, more so because I've always had one around me my entire life. Maybe. Okay, apparently that one goes off a lot. Yeah, whatever. Dog first, my old girlfriend made me a cat person as well. That's fair. Yeah, Vegas used to fetch. I would take my wife's hair ties that she had just kicking around or whatever, because the cat would find them and then, you know, bat them around the house, chase them around. So I would play fetch with her. I would take it and, you know, bring it over and dangle it, and she would sit in front of me and, like, sit there and wait and me. And then I would toss it and she would go grab it, chase it around for a bit, and then pick it up and bring it back to me. And I miss being able to do that because she won't come upstairs. Come on, the hair food. Most do. Pets right now. New kitty or 3. I'm gonna end up being a crazy cat lady. Kind of like a crazy fish lady, but not. See, my wife has become a crazy, well, cat, dog, fish, plant, whatever. My wife's just crazy. How about that? We'll just chalk it up to that. That's fair. Yeah, and I've seen cats destroy shit. Like, we had one cat that, like, pissed on my wife's wedding dress. You know? So, crazy lady, exactly. Anything about dogs that bother me. Drool of some breeds. The only thing drives me is their 3 a.m. antics. Hey, Oni! What's going on? Happy Sunday to you. I hope you're having a good weekend. That's right, we found ourselves a Lady Z. Whoop. Ah. Tickle, tickle. Like a little. Tastes like chicken nugget. Any animal does come down to behavioral. Yeah. Yeah, we had our one dog of ours long time ago. She ate an entire sectional. Like, ripped it apart, fucking chewed off the fabric, all of that. Like, just destroyed this thing. And she ended up being the best dog we ever had. But, yeah, tastes like chicken nugget. Is that a request? Boop. Drilling crazy 3 a.m. or any other time. Yeah. For me, right now, it's, like I said, 5:30 this morning. It was 2 psychotic dogs chasing up to the gate and barking at the cat. So, nuggies! 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 Dig it. That's right, big huggies for the Lady Z. I have to make a quick note. Make a note, make a note. Ba-ba-ba. Da-da-da-da. Sorry. Anyway. Let's get some doggy knockage. I'm not an animal person. Yeah, it's between 5:30 and about 6:15 in the morning. Sabine and Goob were just barking at fucking everything they could. Django even came up the stairs to the gate and was having a face-off. Was like, shut up. It was pretty ridiculous. Yeah. Like, I threatened to punch the dogs in the mouth. Like, when I came out of the bedroom. Alright, which one of you is getting a fucking punch in the mouth? Yeah, that was the thing. Hey!
Let's get nuts.
Spookin'. Spookin'. Spooky NL. Spooky Dutch person. There you go. Thanks, Ari. Spooky NL. Regardless. Anyway, cool. You can keep your human on a leash. Take that how you want. I mean, again, what you do in the privacy of your own home is none of my business. Or the privacy of open public if you're leading them around. But again, I'm not here to kink shame. I might question it, but that's it. We're not here to kink shame. We love all of our kinks. You do you. Or the person on the leash. Whatever. Again, not here to judge. Set to 5 minutes. Change that. Oh, it's set to 5? I thought it was set to 30. Whatever. Apparently, I don't know how to fucking read. Because remember...
I don't speak English. Fuck off.
Some humans need to be leashed and muzzled. I concur. 31 offline, gotcha. Yeah, I was setting it up real quick while the little mini rave was happening there. Whoops. That's all I got. Whoopsie. Some humans don't need to never mind. I disagree. A lot of humans do need to never mind. My and my kiddos Wednesday. No. Is it like an Adams? Please tell me about you and your kids Wednesday. I was asking earlier about the weekend, but let's hear about that. Need to bind their business and mind their business. But binding their business also works too. But I will agree, a lot of humans do need to mind their own business, especially if they're in positions of power. That's quite a Wednesday, yep. Well, what, you fell down a deep hole with water in it? This is where Z is typing up a novel. Anyway, continuing on what Angie was saying. Yes, there are a lot of people that need to mind their own fucking business. Especially when, it has nothing to do with you and does not affect you or your life in any way. Mind your shit. We discovered the most dangerous contact sports known to any and all wibbly wobbly spicy brains. Okay. Z fell down a well? He's done horseback riding, wrestling, roller derby, even dance. Not a single broken bone. Broken bone. Gotcha. The stairs is the worst sport. Okay, you didn't need to build up to that. Shit, I could have told you that. Schust and I could have both told you that stairs are the worst sport by far. Word, I got a word for you. Word to Big Bird. It's like word to yo mama, except Big Bird. Yeah. It's true, though. The stairs are the worst fucking contact sport ever. A buckle fracture in her arm. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's not a fun way to spend a Wednesday. Hello! It'd be a misprinted. What's shaking? And Fee, what's going on with you? I have heard about the bird. I have indeed. How's Kiddo doing? On my end, Kiddo is doing alright. She's still upset about the fact that the dog got her stuffy, but... And fixing my dryer. Well, considering my dryer is 4 flights of stairs down, you're doing better than me, because the last time I had to do that, it sucked. I already made my dinner. Already exhausted. About to head into a week of kid activities. Oh? Kid activities, huh? We're gonna get a shit ton done at home, including rearranging and scrubbing down my entire desk area. Nice. Want to come do my desk area? That'd be great. Because God knows I could probably use it. Really simple fix. Fair enough. You know, getting used to her new norm. Just take Thursday, Friday off. No shit. My camera review. Hey, wicked. Logan Monday. Then we got swimming, soft play, parks, and reading group. Oh wow. I'm still recovering Wednesday. What? You don't want to come and clean my space? I'll make it worth your while. I'll cook. Likes them a lot. Nice. I keep forgetting whenever we go to the dollar store to pick up frames so that I can put mine up in my office at work. I'll clean it for food. Done. You just have to worry about that whole airfare thing. For the last week after. Clean my space. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Hang on. We can make that actually better. Hang on. Clean my space. Yeah, that worked. Yeah. Dollar store doesn't sell any brains. You didn't. Okay. I didn't know you were in the market for it. I'm here for that. You like that? Excellent. Only 20,000 more nuts needed. Which nuts do you need?
These nuts.
All right, cool. I've been Carla free since December. Well. Omar's constantly out. I keep trying. You did say brains at your dollar store, right? Not at mine. Yes, those nuts. Dem's the ones. Dem is the ones. Oh, lordy. If you need help and you know it, clap your hands. If you need help and you know it, clap your hands. That's as far as I'm going with that. Dollar store, a good could it be? A good kush. I don't know if they sell that at the dollar store. Not up here. You actually have to go to a kush shop. Kush Shaw. Alright then. There you go. Clapping hands. Perfect. Playing a new game. We're trying. Dying coughing because I'm laughing so hard. A cushery. Yes, that works. Amber, what have we told you? It was an inside joke. You kind of had to be there. But yeah, Carla, the name just kind of stuck. And Rotoad's clapping for everybody. No dying? Yeah, preferably no dying. Hi everyone, sorry, I'm coming in near the end. Are you? Are you really? I was unaware of that. Also, hey, another shout out to our good artist friends, Tiamara, Lady Z, and I got your number wrong. I'm so sorry about that. I need to fix that right now. Because I went based on your Discord name. Whoops, that was my bad. Let's try that again. Button. Hey, there we go. Cool, got it. All right, wicked. We're halfway through, aren't we? Give or take, somewhere around there. We shall see. Is today a longer stream? Seems to be. Just the way that the discussions are going. And again, thanks, Jamie. Donations. You guys want to have another VC rave? We're taking donations, and the donations are going to the Ronald McDonald House and the Fostering Hope Animal Rescue, which is where we get goob from. Plus no wife because market, so yeah, that's right. Depends on the liquid intake. Haha. And thanks for pointing out the music. And again, a reminder that, and I guess Fee missed this one, huh? Hey Fee, guess what? Fee, guess what? Fee. Hey Fee. Fee! Guess what? I got some news for you. He's like, shut up! Making dinner and eating youngers and sharing. So we can play Mario Kart after. Nice. A little bit of Mario Kart, wicked. Alright, Zombet, take care. Thanks for hanging. Have yourself a great rest of your weekend. But double checking here. Oh, I don't see Fee anywhere. Oh, Fee must have already left. Shame. Probably went to bed. Zelda thing. Yes, it is. I hear. There you are. I see you. Guess what, Fee? It has been decided. Alright, fair enough. It has been decided that I am going to be splitting the Revenge album. Which means I'm doing Revenge Part 1, Revenge Part 2. Revenge Part 1 will be on all streaming platforms April 12th. A date has been set. The album is getting released April 12th, including Volume 1, Volume 2. I am. Including the villain on Part 1. Ha 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 ha. So yes. Or no, I'm calling it Part 1 and Part 2. So yeah, there are going to be 8 or 9 tracks on the first album. And I don't remember exactly how many on the second one, but it's going to be... So why split? Because I have 8 or 9 of them ready to go. I put up a poll asking which I should do, because I couldn't decide. The poll came back at like 51 and 48%. Like, it was evenly split. So I consulted the business manager who said, just fucking release it. And so that's what I'm going to do. So that way, and to quote, this is a direct quote from Shoes, it lets you finalize tracks and move on to others without the chance of your brain wanting to keep going to the ones you've already finalized. Because I have a terrible problem of going back and tinker fucking with something. Like, I'll tinker with it until the end of time, right? I need to keep remembering, because I said that I was going to put it out when it was done and when I was happy. Well, now I got to a point where it's done. Leave it alone. right? I got to stop playing with it. Yes, I do. That's him right there. Any encouragement from my husband in his brain, imposter syndrome, that's cool. Are you letting him because he decided to quit his job so he can have a better life mentally? Okay. So what's the problem? You're having a better life. You're going into a better situation. My middle child just does the same thing. There's no point in working yourself to death at a place that destroy your mental health. You decide to take a break and screw the head to it. Yeah, I agree with that. Right? I kind of did the same thing when I quit working in the clubs, because that's all I knew. Right? So it was the fact that it was a drastic change for me, but I had essentially reached the ceiling. Right? Aside from being, a hotel manager or something like that. But I mean, even that's not, that wasn't a big step up. And honestly, I was fucking tired of it. I was doing it for 20 something years. I'm also way jealous. Got the finance pulled off. Do what's best for you. 100%. I agree with that. Husband is so much better since he left management. Yeah. Management is no joke, right? Those of us who have done it in a lot of like retail and customer service kind of environments, that shit is draining, especially for somebody who's got the spicy brains like we do. Oh, the masking. Oh, the masking. So much masking. And then you come home from work and you are just fucking wiped. And all you want to do is sleep for 3 days. But you can't, because you got to get up the next morning and go right back to it. Rinse, repeat. And it does, yeah, management changes you. It totally does. Retail general is terrible. Agreed. Right? Everybody has customer service voice. Absolutely everybody. So there's that. But I mean, our customer service voice is dialed up to like 20. It evolved from there. Yeah, it's true. I don't want to run a business. I don't want to run a business. I will happily be a cog in the machine. Yeah. Well, with the job that I'm, the office job where I'm helping out, same thing, right? I have got a super simple job. That's it. All I have to do is program little Android boxes, and that's it. I don't want to do any more than that. Rage Against the Machine. That's right. My customer service voice got me bonus points in training at my new job, did it? My customer service voice kind of disappeared into the winds ever since the autism diagnosis, right? Because, it's allowing myself to be who I actually am. I no longer have a customer service voice. It fucking barely exists. There were some times when I still had to deal with people on the phones at the office job there. There were times where I had to take customer calls, and there were times where it just kind of like popped on, right? It automatically jumped on and it was like, hey, I'm in customer service, and then it quickly melted away. And I guess I ended up being a little bit too forthright with some people. Whoopsie! I'll be happy when I move and I get to keep solving abstract problems without worrying about the political and wider implications. Don't have the energy for it. No, I don't fucking blame you. Especially knowing a little more behind the scenes as to what you were doing. Yeah, I don't fucking blame you. It's good, man. I was fantastic at managing. I honestly was. I was just fucking tired of it. Honestly, the last management job that I was in, where I was managing in the hotel, it was the hotel manager that I had the biggest problem with, right? Because that guy was just like nonstop money, money, money. He didn't give a shit how it was made. Just make the money, right? But the problem was the establishment was in a shit location in the city. And he also kind of, as I'm running a sports bar, trying to promote the local fucking team, and he's trying to push one from a province away. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Fuck off. You want me to manage the place? Let me manage the place. Oh, I think you need more Saskatchewan stuff. I think you need to go back to your fucking office and shut up. Yeah, there was your first mistake. Yeah. Well, the first mistake was agreeing to being 5 managers in one for one salary. Because I was a manager of the sports bar, of the lounge, of the VLTs, of the restaurant, or the, not of the restaurant, the promotions and events manager, as well as the night manager of the hotel 5 nights out of 14 days. Yeah, I thought the VLTs, video lottery terminals. 5 nights out of Freddy. But yeah, as Storymate says, local sports teams, right? I was trying to promote our local hockey team here. Right? I got a whole bunch of merch from them and everything. You never heard of a VLT? Think of it like, you know those scenes in movies when you go into a casino, right? And all those people are sitting at the slot machines and whatever. It's like the slot machines without the big pulley arm, right? It's just you do it all on the screen. Those are VLTs. Slot machines, essentially. Out here, because it's governed by the Alberta Gaming and Liquor Commission, right? The gambling and liquor and cannabis is all under one thing. So they govern all of that. So any kind of a gambling establishment has to be okayed by that branch of the government, right? So they have to have their own space, and you can only limit how many you have in, say, a nightclub or a lounge or something like that. I think I'm not even going to say that because I've been out of it so long, I'm sure the rules have changed. But back then, you could have 2 of them in, say, a lounge or whatever, right? Aside that, you have to have them in a different place. Needs to be licensed in there, very regulated by the AGLC. Yep. Exactly. All my professional life came from people above me in the org. Yeah. That was my biggest problem, was the hotel manager. Because he, like I said, he wanted just money, 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 money. Right? I don't care how you make it, just give me money, money, money. Okay, let me do that. And yeah, he essentially cock-blocked me on every opportunity he could. Trying to promote his fucking football team. Like, yeah, okay, a lot of people out here like that team, but we have 2 fucking teams out here. Maybe we should promote one or both of them. You pretentious asswad. Well, whatever. Yeah, exactly, Shoes. Gambling in Georgia is very against the law, except a couple of exceptions. We have slot machines, game machines, and in gas stations. Wow. Yeah, no, Saskatchewan Roughriders. That was his team. That's who he wanted me to promote. We are in central motherfucking Alberta. We've got Edmonton and Calgary. R.A., what the hell? Going to misprinted. Thanks, Amber, but what the shit? You silly goose. But yeah, we've got Edmonton and Calgary. Like, why not fucking promote one of those? Or, hang on a second, maybe our local hockey team. How about that? Good news, I have had a good week of selling my handmade cards. Awesome. Awesome. Hello again, Heather Jones. Apparently the bot is still fucking up with, I don't know why it's not, because I remember you popped in and did that last time and we couldn't get it to figure out. Also, Story Mage, just for you, big shout out to our artist friends. Hey! Did you get one from Pyrox? That sounds like logic. What's that, promoting your local team? Yeah, you would fucking think so, wouldn't you? Why do you never say a boot instead of about? Because I don't live on the East Coast. That's more of an East Coast thing. I'm still a free pass on artist. She do what she wants. I mean, it's true. Yeah, it's more of a... Here's some fun info for you. it's more of a regional dialect. Okay, I fixed it. Oh, thank you. Have I ever met Call Me Chris? No, I haven't. Chris lives further west than I do. But when it comes to like that a boot, that kind of, we call it like the Celtic inspired accent, right? It's a lot more Gaelic inspired, shall we say? Sorry, Fee. I know Fee's like, no, the fuck it ain't. But I mean, for us, it's a lot more of that like Celtic sounding. And you will get that the further, yeah, very Irish like, yeah. You will get that the further east you go, right? So we have got, like, on the farthest east tip of Canada, we have got Newfoundland and Labrador, and they're the ones who are, like, the hardest stereotypes, the ones who, like, they, you know, come where you to, or fuck, whatever. I went to say it, and I fucked it up. Tell me where you to, I come where you at, or some shit like that. Plenty Irish went there. Yeah, and plenty Irish stayed there. That's the thing, right? 3 years, 4 months. Jesus Christ, you guys. That's crazy. You become Irish and ginger. Not quite ginger, but... So, yeah, like, Newfoundland and Labrador have got the thickest accents. And then you get into... I mean, New Scotland. I do believe you're right, yeah. But yeah, you get into the Maritimes, so like Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island. They have got not as thick an accent, but it's a very pronounced accent. There's one from people from Cape Breton. They have a very thick maritime accent. Quebec, they have an accent all their own, French, right? And then kind of the further west you go, the less common it is. Well, now you do. My ad manager just disappeared. It's so different than the US. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, of course you don't, Annie. The French accent embodiment right there. What the fuck happened there? My ad manager just disappeared. Huh. Love this kick. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. I like this track. I love Canadian accents, to be honest. Thing is, like, and maybe it was when I was doing, maybe it was from when I was doing voice acting, and a lot of that, to my knowledge, so I've been told, I have tended to give myself kind of a neutral accent. According to the dashboard. It shouldn't have. I had like an hour and a half on them. I hope not. Though we are due for a self-care break, so we'll do that in a minute here. But anyway, with the accent, yeah, from when I was doing the voice acting, I seem to have, so I'm told, adopted more of a neutral accent. Of course, every now and again, you will hear, you know, according to the council, I slid into Irish earlier, so. It's all about doof now. That's right, I'm doof, doof, doof. There's also a maritime accent in French, too. We call it chiac, really. I'm gonna take your word for it. The further west you go, the further... Yeah, there you go, bud. Yeah. Yeah, but I hit 2 minutes last time, so it gave me the extra time. But regardless, anyway, the point is, it's time for a self-care break anyway. So let's do that. Let's make sure that our water is full. Let's make sure that we have a snack. Stand up, have a stretch. We will have ourselves a very quick little self-care break here. So,
After these messages, we'll be right back.
let us take a moment, get yourself some water, a snack, stand up, have a stretch, go to the bathroom, do what you need to do. We'll be right back. Huckle dockle, we done be back. After I threw the dogs back outside. Because as soon as I hit the self-care break button, I had 2 dogs pop in here and decide, hey, we're going to attack you now. What's with the stuttering? A little uncalled for, if you ask me. Anyway, thanks for that donate there, Shoost. I don't know why the fuck that's doing that. Go away, stupid thing. Apparently I got programs that are going, yeah, you should think of me. Fuck off. Anyway, we want to get this to about halfway before we decide when we're going to have our VC rave. Yes, those are the words you were trying to say. Yes, they were. Donations, again, are all going to the Ronald McDonald House and the Fostering Hope Animal Rescue. So, top donators, again, are getting $50 worth of credit towards the merch shop. So if you want to get yourself a swanky shirt like this bad boy, or one of the new ones that's going to be coming when I release the Revenge album on April 12th, hey, donation set aside in the budget. Well, perfect. I'm glad you are still here. Why? Because first off, you're fucking amazing. And second off, is that the thing that the thing with the thing? That is not the thing with the thing. I didn't want that thing with the thing. That is not the thing that I was thinking for. It is this thing over here. That's what I was thinking for. This thing with the thing. Graffiti flag went. Oh, hey, that's a good reminder. Let me jot that one down here real quick. Right beside this merch idea here. The graffiti flag, that's right. Perfect. And hey, Cajun, what's going on, my friend? What is up? What's happening? What's shaking? I got a donation. I have an income again. Awesome possum. Excellent choice. But let me just. We're just gonna. Oh, you finished it. Nice. Now you gotta wait for part 3. Well, doesn't that suck monkey balls? You know what doesn't suck monkey balls? Is popping over to a screen like this and pointing out that, hey, if you are on the Patreon or you're a member on Fourth Wall or on YouTube and you have access to the Revenge playlist, guess what? It's been updated. Any of the tracks, me, Murph, yourself, go see, how you doing? But any of the tracks that I have mastered are now up there on the list. So, for example, I beat you, it's a first. For example, tracks like this that are already done and now mastered and going to be released on the Revenge album on April 12th are there for you to listen to. Hey! Like this bad boy right here. Done and mastered and ready to go. Don't forget, if you're a top tier member, you will get a digital download, the digital deluxe of all the tracks on the album, plus all the covers. Now you know, if you didn't know before. Hey Fee, guess what? It's your song, and it's going live.
The devil is not the original sin. Take your rise and cast them within. Cause if you want to make the feeling out of me, then I will show you just how fine I can be.
anger blooms, the poison festers, darkness looms. I conjure tales of unshed tears, where sadness fuels my darkest fears. I tear my halo into pieces to forge my horns, and the kindness ceases.
Devil is not the original sin. Take your rise and guess them within. She said you want to make the feeling out of me, and I will show you just how far I can be.
Conjure tales of unshed tears, where sadness fuels my darkest fears. I tear my halo into pieces to forge my horns, and my kindness ceases. I'm not the villain.
Yeah, she's okay, I guess. Yeah, she's all right. Yeah. We don't love and adore our little sunshine goblin. No, not at all. No. Why would we do that? We don't do that. You need new material. Too funny. Too funny. I'm here for it, though. I mean, meh. I'm subpar at best. No fucking way. No way. Nope. We are not having this debate. So, again, for those of you that didn't know, that is right. CyberChick007 up here, also known as Fee, also known as the Sunshine Goblin, co-wrote the lyrics to that, and yes, is 100% getting an album credit because it is so worth it. Absolutely. I am so incredibly proud of what our goblin helped me put together for that. And yeah, that one's mastered, done, and ready to go. So is this one. I cannot wait to get this one out. And yes, the album is going to have all of the extended mixes on it. Rise of Heroes.
A new wave of power arises. From the ashes, new heroes born. An emergence of hope upon the horizon. A sense of victory at the break of dawn. The rise of heroes.
Have fun!
A new wave of power arises. From the ashes, new heroes born. An emergence of hope upon the horizon. A sense of victory at the break of dawn. Time has come. The rise of heroes. Rise up. A new time has come. We shall rise undefeated. With sword and shield in our hands. Rise up and vanquish the enemy. The rise of heroes. A new time has come. The rise of heroes.
Best one, you like that one? Yeah? Well, like I said, April 12th, that's what we're aiming for. So there you go. You've now heard all the ones that I've got mastered so far. I did them, the ones that I did earlier and such. And yeah, I am super excited for it. Cannot do foods not that are supposed to be hot cold. I'm not a fan of that either. Well, I think I said it last stream too. Like, you know, I get pissy when I get my own timing off. Get your own material. But yeah, like if I am making like mashed potatoes and a pork chop or something like that, right? If I don't have them done at about the same-ish time, I get pissy about it because, you know, they're supposed to be hot. So that is my preference. I can't do cold. Pizza is, well, the only exception to that, honestly, because cold pizza is fucking amazing. I'm sleepy and lazy. I mean, that's fair. You're allowed to be sleepy and lazy. Nothing wrong with that. Happy little beer song. As you can tell, my wife got home.
The long-term benefits of beer have been proven by scientists.
I choose latex.
The rest of my advice has no basis more reliable than my own.
No, that's a bad material. We don't like that one. Only certain things that I can do cold are supposed to be hot. Yep, pizza is about the only exception to that, in my opinion. I can't think of too many more. I had a friend when I was working at the club who would, he would bring a can of like the Chef Boyardee ravioli and crack it open and just eat it straight out of the can. I thought he was fucking insane. I thought he was nuts for doing that. I couldn't do that. And I think maybe it's because once you heat it, the texture, I know that. No, that's nasty. I think it's because of, oh yeah, I was not, no. I saw him do it and I was like, what is wrong with you? But I think it's because when you heat it up, the texture of the yeah, it's supposed to be hot. Yeah, it's breaking the rules. That's what it is. But the texture of the sauce, right? It becomes more liquid and not so much congealed like it is in the can there. And I think that's what it is. The texture of that sauce would just like put me way the hell off. Cold SpaghettiOs. I mean, again, not a preference. I can't see myself doing it. Cold pizza can fuck all the way up. And that's fine, right? Like, if you want to, you know, heat yours up the next day. Generally, I do. But this afternoon, I had cold pizza for lunch. Air fryer reheated pizza. I never even thought about that. Oh my. Well, I guess I know what I'm doing. It's same as a pizza pop, right? Air fryer pizza pops, best goddamn thing on the planet. Air fryer reheated pizza. Huh. I don't know why the hell I didn't think of that. Probably because it's for the rubbery texture. Yeah. Pizza pockets now. I'm sorry. Super off topic. Welcome. A Yamaha PSS A50. What is that? Is that a sin? Putting random things into the air fryer. Yes. Can't do anything with the pizza pop that'll make me want to eat it. Whatever works for you. If I leave pizza for the next day. It's a portable keyboard. Cool. Yeah. Yes. Jay will. He will try. You know, the toaster, the mashed potatoes, the air fryer. Need to research. Yes. Maybe don't. That's kind of terrifying. And wrong on so many levels. Anywho. Yeah, for science. Yeah, for science. There are far too many things that are wrong with that. But that's okay. Normally I wouldn't yuck your yum, but we're also talking about, you know, having boo-boos and shit, and that's not good. Any mahoo. There we go. Sorry, had to do the thing with the thing. There we go. Perfect. And then I will blind you with science. Yes. Which is an excellent... Yeah, science! Magnets, bitch! If you can place that quote, you're my friend. Air-fried mashed potatoes. I'd never thought about that, but that could be interesting. I feel like an air-fried corn dog. Fucking gross. I mean, you know what? Again, whatever you're gonna do. Air-fried horn dog? Yeah, well, that's what you would be. You would definitely be an air-fried horn dog. For sure. Anywho. My brain is now just like, blah. Am I the only YouTube viewer? I don't know. I'm told to go to bed, so I'm going to be a good goblin. Well, and that's perfectly fine because it's 5 o'clock here. So that means we are going to get out of here. So as always, thank all of you for hanging out. Remember, once again, if you guys want to have a VC rave, donations, they are going to the Ronald McDonald House and to the Fostering Hope Animal Rescue. So keep that in mind. And then we will set a date if we get halfway there. Speaking of dates, we decided today, album release coming up on April 15th, Revenge Part 1. So I will keep you guys up to date on that in the Discord and on the membership sites. Until then, love you. Thanks for being here. Drink your water, take your meds, be kind to yourself. And let's go say hi to our favorite little chicken nugget, the lovely Lady Z. Ha 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 ha. So let's go blow up her chat with all of the fucking emojis. And remember to shout out Lady Z. Why? Because why the fuck not? Anyway, I'll see you guys back here on Wednesday. Take care. Until then, I'll see you in the Discord. Ciao for now.
Official Squirrel Dad rated your channel with 23 viewers.